Hey you gorgeous, welcome to our first 1,000 Women Facebook Live video challenge. Now I'm a little bit late, I do apologise, we have builders in at the moment, so what I'm going to have to do is play it out next week to see how noisy it is going to be. But my intention is to come on at 10 o'clock in the morning daily. And if it's a bit too noisy, what I'm going to do is make sure that I come on between 10 and 11. But don't worry, because I'm going to tag you in to each challenge. So I have set you 10 mini challenges over the next 10 days. Now, the secret to nailing it live is all about confidence. It's about being able to show up confidently online. That really is the biggest secret. People sometimes aren't so worried about the content that you share with them, but if you show up live and stand confident and you're not shying away from the confidence and you're not saying or you know, you're prepared, confidence by far is the key to nailing your lives. So what I want to do in this challenge is I really want to get you engaged. Now, there is no point in doing the challenge if you don't turn up live. So what I'm going to ask you to do for each challenge is turn up live for each challenge that I set you. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to speak for no more than 5 minutes. This isn't a lengthy challenge where you have to speak for 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes even. They are short bursts, short layers that I've created so you can confidently step into your visibility. So each time I'm going to build another layer of confidence, another layer of confidence, another layer of confidence. Because for many female entrepreneurs, that's where they get stuck for whatever reason. Trust me, I've been there, believe it or not, but I may come across as being confident, but I actually get quite anxious when I do lives. And that's because I have to remember what it is I'm saying. And I know lots of you know I'm dyslexic, so being dyslexic brings problems with remembering long scripts, builders, long scripts of information. So I've developed a strategy that I use to conquer that, and it's basically my little sticky pads, which you will see me look down at and refer to. It's like being at the dentist. Oh God, don't say that. I do have to go to the dentist. I've got to have a tooth taken out. So the secret to nailing your lives every time, to me, comes down to how confidently you show up online. So the first week's challenge is all about helping you build confidence to step up. Now, this is a completely safe environment. I will not tolerate or have anybody putting anybody else down. Any snipey comments, you're out. We are here to support one another. But I ask of you now, and it is important, otherwise there is absolutely no point in listening to these videos and saying that you're going to do the challenge if you do not show up and go live. It's really, really important and critical to your success. If your intention is to just watch the videos and not do anything, I would say just bail out now, because it's going to be an absolute waste of time. As I said, the secret to confidence online and nailing your lives is going live. So I've created this challenge in little mini steps so I can help you build that confidence in a safe space. It's a bit, I don't know if any of you have been to Toastmasters. If you haven't, I highly recommend Toastmasters, and they do exactly the same thing. They layer different elements of speaking on the stage step by step, which helps build people's confidence. Oh God, that noise is going to drive me nuts. I hope it's not distracting you too much. So in the first week, we're going to be looking at confidence, how to build your confidence with live streaming. The second week, we're going to be looking at planning, which will also help you nail it. And the first section is all about content. So I'm going to let you know how you can access further training for you to be able to create that awesome content that is going to engage your audience. Now, there are, I shouldn't do that when my head disappears on the screen. It's very naughty. There are 3 different reasons, or, 3 pivotal reasons for me as to why I show up live online. 3 different ways I use it. The first, I can go on and use it for, those little snapshots of insight and information, the golden nuggets that you can share with your audience. It helps build a more of a community feel and much more of a connection with your audience. So you could be walking down the beach and go, oh God, that's really interesting. I could share that with my community. It will let them get to know me better, and also let them see me again, so I become more familiar to them. So the first is about short bursts of information, insight, require no planning. You do them on the go, and people watch them around 5 minutes, 7 minutes. They're not very long. I actually don't do those at all. I much more sit in the second category, as you well know, which is about providing education leading into a sale. Very, very different from providing insight on the go when you're walking down the street. The educational piece is, it needs to be planned, it needs to be thought out, you need to have a beginning, a middle and an end. So it requires a lot more work going into the educational piece, but it is about making an offer and leading into a sale over a period of time. So very different to one another. Really, you should be doing both. I just focus in on the second one. I'm not a big one of going out and sharing insight with people. I'm just too busy getting on with whatever it is I'm doing, to be fair. But whichever one floats your boat, focus in on first, I would say. Now, another way I use live streaming, especially into Facebook, is to answer questions. I'm dyslexic. I don't like writing copy if I can help it, because there are always going to be mistakes in it. It's pretty much guaranteed. So what I do is, if I've done a live session with somebody, say for an hour into their group, I will go back into their group and I will answer the questions via video. So I find that really helpful, and there are not many people doing it. But I think it's like anything, once it catches on, and everybody would be doing it. But it's another nice way to use lives to answer people, and they can see the whites of your eyes and they can see you thinking. It also makes them feel that you've put a bit more effort into responding to them rather than writing it. So as I said, the secret to going live online, it's really about confidence and how confidently you come across. Now, this is brilliant for us because I can teach you strategies to help you build your confidence. So it's a learn process. You can learn building confidence to go live online. So once you finish this challenge, there really is absolutely no reason for you to be nailing your lives after the 10 days. That is what I would expect for you from this challenge. But to do that, remember what I said. You're gonna have to step out. You're gonna have to go live within this challenge. Otherwise, it's pointless. It's absolutely worthless. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your setting is. I don't care how fuzzy your camera is, or even if you cut out halfway through. But what I want for you is to bite the bullet and embrace the challenge and come live online. Because otherwise, the truth is, it's never going to happen. You can wish it in your goals for the whole of 2018, but unless you step up and do the live, embrace the challenge right from the beginning, you're not going to build the confidence and you're not going to nail it. And that is the truth of it. So what's the first challenge? So it's pretty straightforward, really. I don't want you to come on live for any more than 5 minutes. So a couple of minutes is fine if you're feeling really nervous, you're not sure, you know, the whole camera thing is really putting you off. This doesn't need any planning, but what I would like you to do is to share with us what your intention is for doing the challenge. Why now have you decided to do it? And what would you like to get out from the challenge over the next 10 days? Yeah. So what I will do is I will put a little image below this video, and I will, because you're going to be going live into the group, it's pretty straightforward. You just click on the message box where you'd let people know what it is you're doing, and then you just click on video, whether you're on your phone or whether you are on your PC. I always use my PC. I never use my phone for recording any lives. It's very straightforward. You can go straight into the group, so you don't even have to record anything on your own phone. So day 1 challenge is, I would like you to do a Facebook Live for no more than 5 minutes. And it's to focus in on why you decided to join the challenge and what your expectation is. What do you want to come away with over the next 10 days? Okay. Also, what I'm going to be doing on Friday, and I will send a Zoom link nearer the close of the week, but I want you to join me on a live Q&A. So I will take questions. Let me just check no one's writing in here. I will take questions and we can have a conversation around live video, live streaming, whether it's on Facebook or any other medium within the Q&A. So it will be 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. I'm not sure what time that is in the USA. I have a client that I work with in the USA, that's Texas though, that's about 10 o'clock in the morning. So I've made it a bit more user friendly for you. Yep, so any questions, either pop them into the group under this thread, under the relevant day, or join me for a Zoom live Q&A where we can have a conversation direct with one another. Yep. Any concerns, just send me a DM, a private message, if you don't want to share it in the group. You know, mingle with one another, support one another, have conversations with one another, even, you know, get on Zoom, have a conversation face to face with one another. Well, this community has been created to help you nail going live and to get friends and to build community and to build trust. So, you know, while it's running for the 10 days, make the most of it. Okay, I've taken enough of your time. So hopefully I will be on at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning if it doesn't sound like I'm at the dentist. If not, I will be on between 10 and 11. And don't worry, because I will make sure that I tag you all in. But what am I going to say? Take this with not a pinch of salt, is it? I can't remember what the saying is, but you know, play with this, enjoy it, step into it, step through it. Don't let your lack of confidence and self-worth hold you back, because this is created to help you build your confidence and to nail going live. And as I said, confidence is the biggest secret, as far as I'm concerned, to nailing your Facebook lives. Okay, beautifuls, whatever you're doing today, have an absolutely gorgeous day, and I look forward to seeing all those live videos. Toodaloo!